Sportsbet.com.au for people who like to get more for their bet.
Hello and welcome once again to the weekend preview here at sportsbet.com.au, where we take a look at the main races for the weekend and hopefully tip you into a winner. I'm joined by the bookmaker of the stars, John Dowd. John, it's another great day's racing.
It's heading right up. Yeah, it should be a good day at Moonee Valley. You just be wary. It has rained a bit, and the rail is back to the true. So whenever that happens, it's usually run on horses.
You can swoop from the back.
Yep.
We're going to look at 3 races at Moonee Valley, 2 at Rose Hill. First up, Moonee Valley, race 6, the McEwen Stakes, the Sprint. What do you like?
Oh, there's a heap of pace here. Satin Shoes, Crystal Lily, and others. Cole Grinder is drawn 1. It's back on the fence. If it gets the run, it'll probably win, but I'm tipping a horse, a run-on horse, as I said, a horse called Happy Zero.
The Hong Kong horse?
The Hong Kong horse. It's an absolute superstar. It's been to England and raced in the big races over there against Takeover Target and all that sort of stuff, but handles the wet. It's a very good horse. It's trialled twice here, Hawks stable, and trialled very well. I'm tipping Happy Zero number 1 from 8 Cole Grinder. If it gets a run, it'll be very hard to beat. Atomic Force swooping home also, and Crystal Lily will be up near the pace.
I've gone with Cole Grinder ahead of Crystal Lily. Form around Black Caviar good, buffering. We'll get to the front and get run down probably, as John talked about, and Atomic Force as well, 8-7-3-2. Let's go to the main race, the Dato Tan Chim Nam, or as I like to call it, the Alphabet Stakes at Moonee Valley. Who got you very short price to make it 3 in a row?
It is very short price. Dato, is that one of the brothers?
That's one of the Dato brothers?
Dato brothers.
Thank you. We're here till Thursday. Try the veal.
There's no pace in the race.
None.
Absolutely no pace.
Andrew Dato's going to put some pace in the race.
What about Cameron?
Yeah.
But who got you? He's won this race the last 2 years, and he can run off. He can sprint off a slow pace.
Yep, that's the thing.
I've got to tip him. He should win. This is not the class race that it was when he beat Typhoon Tracy shootout and zipping last year. But anyway, he should win. He's $1.50. I won't lay the odds on about him. Red Colossus, number 5, I thought was the little improver. Rekindled Interest seems to run on all the time. I think they'll go back this time, and I think with Sue Williams up, Domsky will run a race. I just think Linton's drawn to be in a very awkward
prefers to be outside the Monday. Otherwise, I would have put it in as well. I've got Herbie to beat Rekindled Interest. I think they'll run the Exacta, and I've thrown in Alcapop and Spacecraft at odds. Runs very well at Moonee Valley, Spacecraft. The Stock Stakes, Group 2 over 1,600 metres. The final race we'll look at Moonee Valley. I like one here. What do you like? I mean, King's Rose is the favourite.
Yeah, King's Rose is the favourite. And look, there's no pace in the race. I thought Willow Creek from Barrier 13 probably had to cross the lead, but that just shows that there's no pace in the race. King's Rose, she looked like she'd need the run the other day. I had a look at her in the mounting yard. She's a very good, nice type, but I thought she'd improve on that run. And look, she's coming back from a Group 2 race to a listed mares race. I think she'll win. I thought she'd beat Lady Lynette, who runs on well. She's much fitter. Pinker, not much. Couldn't have had a better run the other day. Now it's drawn 11, and absolutely, it's getting ready for a spring campaign. I think it'll be running on late, but I've gone 9, 1, 7 and 8. I've
got the same numbers. I've gone 8, 7, 9 and 1. I'm pretty keen on Absolutely. Caught my eye last start, thought it really hit the line well. So too Pinker, good win at Flemington. Just going to go around the favourite there. Let's go to Rose Hill, where the first race we're going to look at is the first Group 1 of the season, where Smart Missile, we opened them up pretty short, $1.85, but now you can get even money, and the money's come for Helmet, $4.20 into $3.40. Is Smart Missile a good thing, or are you on the Helmet?
Well,
I mean that the nice way.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. Helmet's got blinkers first time. Look, you've got to watch this race. The winner of this race, or one of these horses, may win the Cox Plate. This is
a very talented, only 6 in it, but 5 very good horses.
Exactly. Well, there's probably 4 can win and 5 good horses. You're right. I've tipped a horse that's going to charge home. It's by Encostalago out of Fusiachi Pegasus mare. I think it might go on to be a mile and a quarter horse. Aeronautical, number 5. That's my first pick. It's a superstar.
Just drops out and goes whooshka.
Whooshka, and that's my only little worry. There might be enough pressure on up front. Smart Missile, it was just sensational the other day, and better suited here at the 1400. Helmet with the blinkers, I expect him to go forward.
Yep.
And it won't be the worst thing in the world because there's no pace, so he might have a soft lead, so be careful of that. And Manawanui I thought was 4th pick, but I've gone 5 Aeronautical from 2 Smart Missile, 1 Helmet, and 4 Manawanui.
I'd love Aeronautica to win, but I've gone with Helmet with the blinkers on and to get that lead that John talked about, and I think the others might just be caught napping a bit at the back. Smart Missile will drop out to second last, Aeronautica to last. Manawanui's a talented new horse on the scene, so don't be surprised if that wins as well. It's a good race, as John said.
Fabulous.
Really watch it because it's going to be a fantastic finish. Will they get there in time? To a very tough race to pick, the form of Theo Marks, now called the Sebring Sprint over 1,300 metres, Group 2. You've got Pinwheel and I Love This City, the obvious 2 class horses at the top, but they do have to carry a fair bit of weight.
Yeah, they've got to carry weight, and also there's no real pace in the race. I thought Prince Brayman may lead with Fast Clip going forward from the bad barrier.
Yep.
I thought Pinwheel probably gets the run of the race, and I thought it was super at the Warwick Farm meeting. I was a little bit disappointed with I Love This City. They said it pricked its hoof or something like that. But I mean, if you go out there, you're fit. The stewards won't let you run unless you're fit. I've tipped Pinwheel on top. It's $4.80. I think it'll run well, and I think it'll get the run of the race. 1,300 is probably its ideal distance. I've tipped a horse to run second, one of my old favourites. Excuse me. And
You're staying with Presto. We're running out of time, but come on.
it's trialled well twice,
Presto.
and I'm tipping it to run a very good race. $16, I'll be on it. I Love This City to run third, number 2, and Torio's Quest, when it gets to a mile or a little bit further later, Torio's Quest is a very good horse. But I've gone 1, 8, 2 and 9.
I've gone 2, 1, 4 and 9, 4 Teller throwing into that. What have you got for your wow from Dow?
The wow from Dow is, I've tipped King's Rose. I just back into the mares class from a Group 2. I think she'll win.
Your best roughie, your sandpaper bet for the weekend?
Sandpaper is, look, it's $61. You might think I'm stupid, but it's race.
We get a few emails.
It's been placed in group company. It's better further, but this is only 1,200, but it is fresh. I've tipped race 4, number 2, Shinon. It's a New Zealand horse, and it's very impressive.
And very quickly, your tiger bet, your best lay.
My best lay of the day is race 2, number 1. Do you think? Second up, it's
very quickly.
$2.50. Okay, that's enough. I don't like Do You Think? Sorry.
No, and neither do I. And let's go. Say goodbye, John.
Goodbye, John.